Exiled for Love, a Maasai tale of betrayal and destiny. In the heart of the vast African savanna, where golden grasses swayed beneath an endless sky, stood a proud Maasai village, Nkare, a village of warriors, a village of tradition, a village where love was not a choice. But love does not ask for permission. And so begins the tale of Lencho, a fearless warrior, and Nerissa, the daughter of the mighty chief Olamunyak. A love so powerful, it dared to defy the laws of men, and the will of the ancestors themselves. Beneath the great acacia tree, where the wind whispered secrets and the stars bore silent witness, two hearts beat as one. Lencho, Nerissa whispered, her fingers tracing the deep scars on his strong hands. One day, they will know our love is true. Lencho, tall and proud, held her close, the red of his shukar glowing in the dim light. Then let that day come soon, Nerissa, he said. For every moment apart from you is a battle I cannot win. But fate is not kind to lovers who dream beyond the boundaries of tradition, for Nerissa had already been promised to another. Chief Olamunyak had sealed her fate before she was even born. She was to wed not a warrior of her heart, but a man of wealth and power, a man old enough to be her grandfather, a man whose cattle outnumbered the stars. At the announcement, Nerissa's heart clenched. But Baba, I do not love him. Olamunyak's face hardened. Love? He scoffed. A woman does not marry for love, she marries for duty. But duty was a burden Lencho refused to bear. They cannot take you from me, he growled, his warrior's spirit burning. I will speak to your father. But Nerissa shook her head, her eyes brimming with tears. You do not know his wrath, Lencho, if we are caught. A rustle in the shadows, a pair of watching eyes. Betrayal was near. In the dead of night, their secret was uncovered. A jealous warrior, eager to win the chief's favor, had followed them into the darkness. And now, the village would know of their forbidden love. By morning, chaos erupted. Lencho was dragged before the village, warriors gripping his arms. You have shamed this tribe. The chief's voice thundered, the people whispered, the elders frowned, the women wept. Nerissa fell to her knees. Please, Baba, we love each other. But love was not enough. You will be exiled, the chief declared. You will walk into the wilderness alone and never return. A heavy pause. Then, the ripping of fabric as Lencho's warrior's cloth was torn from his body. He was cast out, stripped of honor, stripped of home. With nothing but a spear and the weight of his love, Lencho turned away from the only life he had ever known. But as he walked into the vast emptiness of exile, his final whisper carried on the wind. Wait for me. Days turned to nights, nights turned to weeks. The wild swallowed him whole. But the heart of a warrior does not break, it only grows stronger. Then, she appeared, an old woman, her skin like the bark of the baobab tree, her eyes filled with the wisdom of generations. Do not despair, warrior, she whispered. Your journey is not over. She told him of a prophecy, of a warrior who would defy fear and return, not as an outcast, but as a legend. The one who fights not with the spear alone, but with the strength of his heart, shall reclaim what was lost. And so, Lencho trained. He hunted, fought, and became stronger, his body hardened by the trials of exile. Until, one fateful morning, he returned. At the village gates, the warriors raised their spears. The chief stepped forward. You dare return. Lencho stood tall. I do, and I challenge Elder Mzibaraka for Nerissa's hand. A duel was declared. The battle began. Spears clashed. Dust rose. The village watched in breathless silence. Lencho fought, not just for love, but for freedom. And when the dust settled, only one man remained standing. Lencho. The village erupted. The chief's face, once set in stone, softened. The ancestors have spoken, he said. Lencho shall take Nerissa as his wife. Under the acacia tree where their love first bloomed, Nerissa and Lencho stood hand in hand, no longer in hiding, no longer afraid. And as the wind whispered through the trees, it carried their story far and wide, a story of love, defiance, and the warrior who changed the fate of a people.